So, yeah. What the hell? What the hell? Did you see that? Where'd he go? Oh, I see purple. I see purple. Hey, welcome to the channel. So, I kept seeing comments in all kinds of videos, including mine, saying, make stuff out of key cards, make stuff out of key cards. So I kept thinking how ridiculous that is, how many you'd need, and then I realized oh, I just picked up ramp. And then I realized how many I have. So, and I kind of already have a wall of keys, don't I? See, right there. So, let's take them all down and let's see what I can do for defenses out front. I have a few different ideas I came up with. And I'm thinking I might just make posts out of key cards. And that way, yeah, that way it should hold everything back. I hate that every time I press shift after I tab into the game, it does that. I'm sure, like, if you're a regular viewer, you've seen that a lot now. Anyway, so yeah, I'm going to try to cover some of this stuff with key cards and see if I can keep it from getting broken in the middle like it always gets broke. And then like I said, I'm going to try and make some posts out of the key cards. So let's see how this goes. Okay, let's see how we can make some posts with these things. I've got some ideas here. So you can stick to the bottoms and the backs of key cards, but not the fronts or any of the other sides. So you can use 2 of the 6 sides basically. So I could plant one on the ground like this with the bottom, and then if I turn these, I was thinking maybe I can get it. Yeah, I'm thinking like this. There we go. And then, see, each one's too wide. So then we go like this. There we go. Now we got an invincible post started, right? Right? Should work. So yeah, this is my this is my big idea, to start making a barrier out of those, out of posts made from key cards. So yeah, I only got a few left though, so I need to kill some more bosses. Man, see, this is what I mean. Look at all my key cards. I had like 60 something, maybe more. I think I had like 100. I don't know, something like that. You can pause and count if you want. But yeah, these are all the ones I have, and I'm gonna only have enough to cover this very entry. I almost said intro section. This entry section. So yeah, let's put some posts here to block off from these corners, and we'll do a little testing and see how it does. Once I get these up, we'll plant a whole bunch of tier 3 crops. I don't really need any more, but so I'll probably just leave them planted the whole time and just start farming farm bots. Okay, I didn't get any farm bots last night. Hopefully I'll get a farm bot tonight. Well, I'm sure I'll get a farm bot tonight and probably 3 tomorrow night. So, here we go. Always take out the tape bots first. Oh, one thing I thought was kind of funny is I couldn't... Oh, he's over on the side. Wonderful. I couldn't figure out what the humming was I kept hearing in my base. I went and I looked around, and turns out maybe tape bot tape turns on switches, because I think it turned on the switch to my my drills on my mining vehicle. I don't know why or how it got turned on otherwise. So yeah. Alright, give me your key. Yeah, he's not coming out of the water, is he? He's... Oh, he is. Woo. Usually when they stop moving like that, they just stay there. Okay. Here he is. Let's see if he can do any damage. We have until 4 a.m. before he leaves, so I want to kill him before that because I do want his key card. But, let's see what he does until then. It looks like he's hitting the T3 metal behind the key cards. Not the ones that they're attached to, but that bar over on the left-hand side that leads up to all the key cards. I wonder if, like, you actually had just a wall of key cards in front of, say, like, some of that cheap rusted metal. I wonder if it would break the rusted metal or if there has to be a gap. Oop, oop. I've killed myself like that before. The thing going back and forth with the blade will kill you. Okay. Well, usually the first thing they break, or yeah, the bots break is that metal bar where their face hits. And that's still alive, so that's a good sign. So I'm thinking that helps at least. Science. Doing science. With boss bots. Got a little while longer. We can let him, oh, never mind. Turret took him out. Okay. Well, that was a pretty successful first test, but things are kind of random in this game. Just because something happens one way once doesn't mean it'll happen in the same way next time. So, let's see what happens tomorrow night with 3 boss bots. Okay, so I took a few days off for Hydroneer videos from playing Scrap Mechanic, and I actually took a few days off because I was a little upset. I couldn't figure out why all my recordings kept messing up. As you can tell, maybe as you can tell from here, I'm not sure if you can tell yet. I farmed quite a few farm bots. And so I've actually got posts made completely out of keycards now, but when I tried to record showing that, I've got it figured out now, and it was my fault. Yeah, I figured out a way to make everything work without lagging out my computer. As soon as the 3080 comes out, the RTX 3080 comes out, I'm going to get one of those, and then I won't have to worry about this. But for now, I'm just going to have to keep making... Ooh, there's a tape bot behind him. Get the tape bot before he kills me. He's more dangerous. He came right at me. Okay, so anyway, yeah, so as you can see, these posts are made entirely out of keycards now. But, I was just watching a Scrapman video, and, on the comments section, again, like normal, people were talking about using keycards for stuff. And they're like, make a wall out of keycards. And somebody pointed out correctly how ridiculous it would be to make an entire wall, especially as big as Scrapman's base would need, out of keycards. And somebody replied, well, just make a single line. And I thought, well, if you put, like, see, like my front up there? See, that seems to be kind of holding up for some reason. But, I don't know why it hasn't broke yet, the T3 metal behind the keycards. I think it's just because of the angle he swings at. It has to be, happens to be at the right angle. But those posts, I ended up replacing them because the boss bots were breaking the posts that the keycards were around. So I know for a fact that unless you have it completely surrounded with keycards, and even maybe then, I'm not sure, the boss bot can still break the T3 post it's on. So I replied, how are you going to do that though? When the boss bot can break whatever you stick it to. But then that got me thinking. I'm already making posts. Why can't I just turn them horizontal instead of vertical and make it into a row? Kind of like I'm doing with the boss bot right there, but entirely out of keycards. See where this, the bar in front of him holding him back? Why don't I do that, but entirely out of keycards and all the way around the base? So I'm going to try and figure out a height that'll work for both the boss bots and the tote bots. That'll hold them both back. So I'm going to start trying to figure out how to do that with the key cards. But yeah, man, I'm thinking more and more, like, these things are actually pretty useful. They're pretty versatile. Like, I don't know if the developers thought they were limiting them by only letting you use two sides, but two sides is plenty. Let's check it out, man. Let's see how it goes here. Let me just clean this up. He just broke another one of my lights. Man, I'm so glad. Like, yeah, the only real things that are raided from the warehouse was pallets and lights, and the lights are for you guys. Like, I can see just fine in the dark on this game, but yeah, YouTube makes everything a lot darker, and then my screen's pretty bright compared to most people's. So anyway, let's figure this out and see how I can turn this into a rail instead of post, and see if it saves me any on any key card. See if I can make it wider than it is, now. All right, I've rebuilt this a few times. I think this is my final idea here, is to put them together like this, because then it blocks 3 high. And I want the back side to be lower than the front side, because I don't want it to be able to, like, the boss bot could hook his foot onto the little ledge and, like, walk right over my fence. That would suck. But this base has like 3 layers of security for a reason, so whatever happens, I should be able to deal with it, hopefully. And I mean, I got plenty of supplies for anything that breaks, so whatever. But yeah, it's almost raid time. I got more I want to do, but this raid's coming up now, so I guess I just need to go back and yeah, that should hold him, I hope. I hope that won't let a boss bot through. We'll see. Yeah, it's kind of sucks working on limited time, but you do what you can. Use up the last couple key cards. Put one there so that keeps them from breaking that side, I guess. That looks good. Okay. I think I'd rather have, instead of having one there, I think I'd rather have another one here to protect that post. Since that's where those two things attach, the two rails attach. Alright, well, that looks pretty good. The keycard gateway. A gate made out of keys. Isn't that, that's a little odd. Doesn't seem right. Something's wrong about that. A gate made out of keys. Don't you usually use a key to open a gate instead of make a gate out of the keys? That's like something from like one of those like bizarro dimensions where people do things backwards. You know? Alright, I'll move these back a little bit so that, because otherwise they attract the boss bot's attention and the boss bot will swing through the wall to kill him. Yeah, I don't know if he would do that with a solid wall of key cards, but eventually I might find out if I keep this up, because the more I farm the boss bot or the farm bots, the more key cards I have to farm the boss bots easier and cheaper. Every time something gets destroyed, I'm trying to like replace it with key cards. So yeah, self-repairing facility, man. All right, that looks pretty good. All right, let's see how this raid does. Here I go again on my own. Oop, oop, oh shit! Shouldn't be singing. Shouldn't be torturing you guys' ears with my horrible, not quite really singing. Should have been paying attention. Alright. Take care of all the tape bots. Of course, they never want to come where I want them to come. Yeah, keep breaking shit over there, you jackasses. Get out of my way. That's my exit. Why do you... See, even the tote bots will attack the key cards. Alright, you guys, over here. Not you. You die. You two big guys, over here. Come on. Let's go. Yeah, all three of you. I want all three of you. Come on. Let's go. Come on. You're all stuck. Hey, you back off. Why are you the most dangerous bot here when there's 3 boss bots? Come on. Come. Oh, ooh, shit. What was that? Why? What? They all just started at the same time. That's weird. Alright, come on. Yeah, you. Get in there. Attack that. Let me find the weak spots so I can repair them. Go. Have at ye. There's 2 more of you, though, and I've got to kill you all before 4, so hurry up. Alright, next. Next boss bot. Come over into my killing chambers, where when I kill you, you don't destroy anything of mine. Yeah, that's right. Right in that hole. Yeah, turrets, why do you suck anymore? You used to take out bosses so well. Now it's like the turrets that don't turn do a better job than the ones that do. It's so weird. Maybe I just need to rewire them. Since there's been like, I think a couple small patches, maybe it's affected it. Of course, I'm out of ammo again. Always out of ammo. Always out of ammo. Which is ridiculous because I should make a video about my potato farm. This isn't my potato farm. I actually found out that if you make a base on an island, you don't get raids. Well, you kind of don't. If you're on the island at midnight, you don't get raids. If you're not on the island at midnight, they'll spawn like anywhere that you haven't built stuff on. So you can either completely cover your island with anything really. You could even do a scrap wood, I'm pretty sure, because they won't spawn on top of stuff, but they will spawn in the water. And so you got to make sure that they can't swim up from the water, but only the tote bots swim. The funny thing is the hay bots actually just they spawn underwater and then they're just frozen there because they can't move underwater. I haven't done anything higher than potatoes yet there though, because this is my boss bot farm and I don't need to make two farms completely out of tier 3 metal, because that's just it's expensive enough to do this one, you know, give me a break. So yeah, that's where I grow all my potatoes, and I have like a ton of potatoes there. And this is where I do my tier 3 raid, or my tier 10 raids. So yeah, let's get back to work here and turn these vertical well, I guess shafts into horizontal beams. Alright, I'm just about done with this design. I just need more supplies now. Need more boss bots to come and suicide themselves onto my base so I have more building materials. I guess I have been kind of doing this for a while now. If you've seen the interior of my base, you'll know I have pretty much a whole floor made out of Totebot heads, so I guess this is par for the course for me. But yeah, it looks pretty good, right? That's a beam made out of key cards, an invincible beam. There's another one on the other side. See, I covered quite a bit. I'm kind of surprised at how much I actually got. Look at all that. Okay, I might as well show you a little bit about my my island potato farm. This is my my jet boat, my gas hog of a jet boat. The thing is freaking ridiculous. Just from my base over there to my little island here. This is it on the right here. I don't know why I'm passing the dock and going straight to my building, but I am for some reason. But yeah, that was about that was about 20 fuel with this jet boat. What the hell? Isn't that ridiculous though? 20 fuel just to go that far. So that's pretty much all I use it for, is to go back and forth fast. So this is my automated potato farm. See all my nice potatoes. Let's see if any tote bots spawned around the edges. Usually they do. When I pull up, they'll usually spawn. If you didn't know, just because it says you have a raid at midnight, if you're not there, there's no raid at midnight. It's whenever you come back to your base. Which maybe I should actually do. Well, now I got enough lights, but maybe I should have been doing that earlier on to make daytime raids. But I need potatoes. I'm almost out of potatoes at my other base, so let me pull all the potatoes out of my little automated system here, and then I'll show you how it works. Yeah, I've obviously pulled out a bunch of potatoes before because you can tell from how many seeds. I've been doing this for a while. Oh, you should see my stockpile of potatoes. When I go inside, yeah, you should see that. Yeah, and hopefully I'll remember to show you my my stairs. I really like my stairs. So let's see how this... oh, I'm full. Okay, so see how all the arrows are pointed down? Now I just make them point up. Get them to all point up. See, this is a lot faster than doing everything by picking them by hand, I think, because you get all the seeds when you pick them by hand, and I don't want the seeds. I'd end up putting the seeds into the chests anyway, so this way, the potatoes and the seeds all go into the chest, and any of the potatoes I can't hold, they stay in the chest for me as well. This was a very expensive setup, but it's a very simple setup. It goes one way. It plants, or it harvests. Oh, yeah, this is a weird thing. I don't know why this happened. Watch, my inventory is full. I have to empty. So here's my, potato pile. This is my island home. Yeah, I think I got enough potatoes. But yeah, this is my potato pile. This is where I keep all my potatoes, because, you know, I can only carry one inventory at a time. And I usually get more, well, I always get more than one inventory worth of potatoes when I get a harvest. So this is all the extra potatoes. Basically, half the potatoes go here. The other half of the potatoes I've shot at boss bots. So to give you an idea of how many bullets I've shot, this pile is less than half of the potatoes I've grown. So I've shot more than this whole pile. And as you can see from the numbers, these are all 50s. These are all entirely full little potato things. So, yeah. What's that? You guys know what that is, right? Oh, jeez. How am I going to deal with this? No, I can't jump over that. I guess I'll just do this. And boom. Oh, another layer. Yeah, I put the second layer down to stop this from happening. This isn't the first time this has happened. There, die. Okay. Yeah, so tote bots will spawn underneath the your base if your base isn't at water level, basically. I made this base 1 square above water level, so I don't so that happened, you know, like I didn't want that to happen, but that happens because I made the base 1 square above water level. I noticed that that never happens over my other base that's right at water level. So anyway, Close the door here. I did get the right button, right? Yeah, it's closing. Okay, and then, yeah, to plant, all you do is... Oh, yeah, I want to show you the soil. So check this out. I don't know how this happened, but I think I saw it happen to, Con and Squiddy, I think. I Ballistic Squid also. See, look at all these. Look at all these. I'm just picking them all up. I only put one thing of soil down, but for some reason there's like a whole bunch here. And why I think it also happened to Squid is because when Con was helping him plant, they said it looked like the soil was wet and dry at the same time. And that's how I noticed this was going on, is because the water only plants one thing, only sprays one thing, you get only one of the stacks of soil gets watered. And so that's why that plant was there, is because it got planted in a different stack of soil than was watered. Which usually I guess it's the same one, because I haven't had to fix all of these yet. But I guess it's, it's free soil, but I don't really need more soil at this point in the game. But yeah, for some reason, watch this. When they water, I'll show you what I mean about wet and dry at the same time. No, I'm not crazy. It does make sense. Watch. Okay, so these are planting and watering. See? Goes one way and it harvests, goes the other way and it plants and waters. It actually waters both ways, but it doesn't matter, because if you water something and then harvest it, it makes a dry square. So look at this. Look at this. See that? See how they're wet and dry? Because even though they just got watered, there's like shards of wet and shards of dry. See that new row right there that I put down, that I fixed, that's all wet? That's how they're supposed to look. They're not supposed to look wet and dry. But because the soil's stacked, that happens. Anyway, let me get some more potatoes and head back to the other farm. Alright, let's try this new fence out, see how it does. Here's a boss bot. Oh, already getting shot. 3 of them over there. Coming for me. Any more? No, there's more. Okay, is that all of them? Cow's running. Alright. Oh, he just walked right over the wall. Wonderful. Alright, kill him as fast as possible. Come on, fire faster. God, I hate how when you click too fast, it fires slower. Yeah, keep working on that. Keep going on that. Leave my crops alone. Yeah, there we go. You don't want to have to replant the crops, Okay, well, that could have been worse, that's for sure. But clearly I need to redesign this wall. I just had a thought. So I've only been using the backs of the key cards. It makes things look like nicer and more symmetrical, but I could also be using the bottom. So let's, I want to try something out here and see if instead of doing back to back so that 2 key cards cover 3 squares, what if I do bottom to bottom and then back to bottom to back to bottom like that, see? So that instead of 1 key card being 2 by 2, basically 1 key card is 4 by 2. And so it's like a little beam. And then I can attach to the back of that over here. And I'll do like this. If I get it like that. Yeah. And then I'm still doing top and bottom so that it still is 3 tall. I think I need it the other way. Yeah, see how that's back and front? So I'm gonna have to pick that one back up here. And put it, make sure, turn it again. Nope. Okay, that's the same way it was. There. There. Okay, now I can build on that. There we go. Turn it the right way. There we go. Yeah, and then stick this bottom to bottom again. See what I'm doing here? This should save me a ton of key cards. There we go. Yeah. There's an idea. Alright, let me try to work with this. Alright, I think that's good for now. I gotta go fight some more boss bots, get some more supplies. A little ugly, but utilitarian. Now I gotta do that side still. Alright, I'm kiting back a couple little bots to make sure that they can't walk underneath my new railing here. Because if they can just walk underneath the railing, then that kind of, not 100%, but it kind of defeats the purpose, you know what I mean? It's supposed to stop bots, not just some bots. I mean, I might need a little repair here and there now, but it stops all the bots now, so it'd be a downgrade if it didn't stop these guys anymore. So let's see. I'm trying to bring them over here to the spot that looks the most vulnerable to me and see if they can come underneath it here. I didn't think the Haybot could. Doesn't look like the Totebot can either. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I wonder how tall the Totebot thinks he is. Like, is he as tall as his antenna? Or is he just, like, as tall as his box? He can't squat, so, yeah, that's always good. Oh, no, no, you're the one that I didn't want to come and get killed. Alright, well, they can't get underneath it, so that's looking good so far. But, yeah, I need some more ammo, like always. Another raid. Man, I wish they were, like, less than 24 minutes apart. It's so boring waiting for each one. I, like, almost fell asleep waiting for this one. Just thinking, oh, what can I do? And, yeah, no. I got my gate pretty well done. Now I just need more supplies. Oh, yeah, nice. Is that all 3 of the boss bots there at my invincible section? Yeah, nice. All right. This will be a good test. Swing away, boys. Swing away. No, I'm not Mel Gibson's dying wife, but yeah, swing away. Oh, there's, I see, yep, he's right there. I saw some tape bouncing around. I knew there was another one over there. Alright, boys. Do your worst. Do your worst. Oh, okay, my turret killed that one. See how they bounce a bit when they explode? Yeah. When one explodes next to the other one, he bounces a bit. That's why I have to have the walls as high as I do. So if you're thinking, oh, you don't need those spikes on top of your walls, yeah, I do. I really do. And eventually I'm probably gonna, like, fill it across, like all the way across up at the top too, or something like that, you know, fill it out more. But first I need to get the entire wall. Alright, you've had your fun. Come on. Wake up. Wake up. Come on. I'm shooting your dick. Bam. It stopped it from spinning. Yeah, you're not happy now. Oh, never mind. Yeah, I think he likes it. I thought we were torturing him. So I heard that hammers don't actually damage these guys. Is that true? He should be pretty close to death at this point, I think. Yep. I wish I could turn down the rate of thirst and hunger. It's not like it's actually ever going to kill me again at this point in this game. I've got infinite pineapples and broccolis. They should probably start making like the pizza burgers and stuff too, but I just don't really see a point. Yeah, I guess hammers don't do anything to the boss bots, huh? Oh. Huh. Maybe I should have kept swinging. I thought he would take a few more bullets than that, but okay. Alright, constantly working on my little fence here, trying to figure it out. But yeah, it's a little uglier now, but yeah, it's a lot bigger. So I think this is the design I'm going to stick with until I get it completely filled out, and then I'll make the posts look nicer. Utility first, looks second. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Alright. Die, little guy. Oh, give me your head. Whoa, what's going on over there? They broke my wait, there should be a whole bunch of key cards here. Why is there only one on the ground? Where's the rest of them? Can he destroy key cards? Oh, no, here they are. Okay. For a second, I was like, holy crap, he actually can destroy key cards. Here's another on the ground. Is that all of them? I think, hopefully that's all of them. Yeah, I don't see any more on the ground. Huh. So yeah, he destroyed a metal post that was wrapped in key cards. So yeah, like I said, all it takes is the right angle, and bye-bye go your key card wall, or bye-bye goes your key card wall, because the stuff holding it up was destroyed, and now they just fall out of the sky like confetti, worthless confetti. Here we go again. Kill all the tape bots. Another one over here. Okay. Well, I think it's pretty much settled that key cards are a really good fence system, but they take for freaking ever to farm. I've been working on this video for well over a week now, because you can only get, so every hour basically, 20, 40, 60, every 60, 72 minutes you can get 6 key cards. So it takes more than an hour to get 6 key cards just in this way, like having them come to you and then killing them and then adding them to the thing. So yeah, this is hours upon hours upon hours upon hours of work. In the meantime, I've been working, you know, during the days I've been working on my my island farm. I guess I should probably take care of this guy, huh? Yeah, I've been working on my island farm to kill time, but the island farm's nice, but it's kind of superfluous because I have this place, even though this place is starting to pick up a lot of lag, which is why I also had to make my mining farm. So, so I have a whole nother farm, trying to get some screenshots here too, for my thumbnail. But I have a whole nother, not farm, but it's all my mining equipment and sawmill equipment. I had to put them at their own spot because they were causing just a ton of lag here. So anyway, yeah, I was trying to get a picture of him right as he struck with all the sparks there. I don't know if I got it. I think I got it on that last one. But anyway, so let's kill this guy, and then, I mean, I don't know if I really want to put like another week into a video just on this wall. Or, I think, you know, you guys get the idea. The wall works. See, it's working just fine. I'm just going to keep building on it, and I think this is probably going to be the last raid I do before I actually, like, produce the video. So, yeah. What the hell? What the hell? Did you see that? Where'd he go? Oh, I see purple. I see purple. Oh, boy. Oh, my water system's already making weird noises. Oh, boy. He's already done damage. He's already done damage. Yep. So, invincible wall. Wow. And then he took out my creeper metal. Yeah, die before he does do any more god damage. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, a lot of the more complex stuff survived. This isn't actually that bad. I just need to redo my watering system again. This is the second time a boss bot's destroyed my watering system. I think my first Scrap Mechanic boss video had one destroying this exact same watering system in the exact same spot. And look at all these layers of defense I have between me and it. But yeah, okay, glitchy flying boss. He just decided to fly right over all my defenses. That's not fair. Come on. Come on. Okay, well, on that note, I think I'm going to wrap it up here. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, like, comment, and subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you back for another one. Take it easy.